Well, a very good morning to you on Saturday, 12th of August from Felixstowe Viewpoint. I thought we'd try and present out there. Give us a shout. I'd love to hear from you, and we'll see what comes up during the course of the show. If you give us a shout, then you will get, of course, get a shout out back, as you have to. I think it's only fair, don't you? So if you've got anything to say, anything interesting to say, I'd love to hear from you. Just get in touch through the comments. You can do it anonymously on one or two of the pages, and on one or two of the others, I think you have to actually sign in. But there you go. Don't bother if you don't want to. I'd love to hear from you anyway. So give us a scream. Okay, what have we got this morning on Saturday morning? Well, it's a bit of a time to say thank you to all of you guys now who are subscribing to Ships and Shipping, because we're doing really rather well. We've just come up with 30,000 views over the period that we've been online, which is just a little bit short of 3 months, which I'm quite pleased about. And we've got 175 subscribers. There is gradually becoming a newsletter, a weekly newsletter, available to subscribers and to non-subscribers actually at the beginning as well. This is YouTube subscribers. All you have to do is get in touch at on our YouTube page, or get in touch on our Facebook page, and we'll include you in the mailing list for that. So that's good news. We've got about 175 subscribers, which are coming up towards our 200 mark, which I'm really pleased about. So there you go. So thank you all for subscribing if you have. Thank you for watching our videos. I hope you find them interesting and sometimes a little bit entertaining. I do my best. Let's see who we got here. So, yeah, unfortunately, we can't get your name up on some of these because of the way that the particular production system we're using actually manages comments. It's one of those things. But I wish you were watching the ships too, but at least you can have a look through our little lens here. Of course, where we're actually positioned down at the end of the viewpoint, all we can see is kind of the end of the ship here, and that's the Cosco Shipping Star, which came in, I think, last night. We've got a video of her coming in actually on the site. There you go. And just a bit further up from her is the Ever Aim, which is good. I'm actually very pleased to see berths 8 and 9 back in action, because it's a bit sad when they're not. Right, who we got here? From Sue. Hi, Sue. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're going to have a lovely weekend as well. It's looking not too bad. I haven't looked at the forecast. The forecast isn't too friendly, I don't think, but hopefully you'll catch some sunshine and be able to get all the stuff done that you want to do. Thanks for getting in touch, Sue. It's really nice of you. So, what else have we got? Yeah, we've got up at the far end, we've got Tongala, a relatively small container ship. Tongala up on berth 7. We've got MSC Benedetta. She's on berth 6. I think she's due out today. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't looked properly this morning. But it's nice to see the ships working on this berth. As you can see, the cranes are in action. I hope you can see that. I can see it on my little monitor. Yeah. So it's looking quite busy, isn't it? See what else we've got there. If I can work out how to do this thing. There we go. So we've got Paul Hyatt from UK Ship Spotting and Rail Freight. Now, we work a bit closely with young Paul because he is technically, I have to say this, he is technically the best shipping or ship spotting video maker that I know. His videos are superb, and I think they're really top quality jobs. So there you have it. You can't knock that, can you? He does a terrific job. Oh, I see. Okay. But there you go. It's just giving me a message to tell me that there's something not right, but there you go. These things happen. Anyway, I hope you can see your own message if you send me a message. So that's what we've got this morning. It's quite an interesting one. Today is going to be relatively quiet for incoming ships. I think there's 3 or 4 ships due to come in this morning, and they are, or during today, and they're all relatively small, nothing big or exciting. I think there's a bigger one coming in tomorrow. But there you go. We'll be doing what we can in the coming week because I'm taking a few days off. Up until today, we have actually produced a new video each and every day, and some days we produce 3 or 4. Some days we put online 2 or 3, which is really, I think, quite good from my point of view. But we're going to have a few days away, and during that time we'll post video as and when we can, so you can see what you make of it. I hope you find it interesting. It'll be some different angles from some different places, and I won't say any more at the moment, but it will be quite interesting and unusual. Now, before I go, I'm going to have a look around the harbour with the camera. Mainly, I want to look across at Harwich Navyard. So what I'll do is put you on somewhat on hold for a moment. Oh, right. Hang on. Good Lord. We've got young Dave Washburn. How you doing, Dave? One of these days, I'm going to come round and eat one of those fantastic-looking meals you keep cooking. For those who don't know, Dave, he is... I've known him for quite a long time online, and he does an awful lot. He works quite hard as the proprietor of a small haulage company, or medium-sized haulage company, I guess you'd say. And the thing that everybody likes the most about Dave, I think, is that he is a fabulous cook. And he posts stuff about his cookery more than he does about his tracks. And I have to tell you, some of it looks fabulous. I've got to say, I've got to drive up there to wherever the hell he is, Lincolnshire kind of direction, and eat one of his meals one of these days. It's going to be a shock for him and probably for his poor lady wife. But there you go. We'll do what we can. Okay. What I'm going to do now is close down my sound for a moment or two. So all we'll have is a bit of background sound, which isn't very strong. But let's just have a look with the camera over at Harwich, because I want to see what's happening over there with the dredger Goliath. She's laying alongside one of the berths at Harwich. So we'll just have a look at her. Hang on a moment for me. Okay, I'm just going to put the microphone down, so be ready for a clonk or two. So what have we got there? So over there in Harwich Navyard, and it looks like she's perhaps, don't know, maybe she's doing some work on the digger. She's got her separate, excuse me, she's got her separate crane elevated, so I don't know whether she's doing some work on her own equipment or whether she's moving stuff aboard or something. No idea. I had the idea that she had finished with her dredging exercise on berth 8 and 9. As you know, Harwich Haven Authority have been increasing the depth of those berths down to 18 meters. Now, I don't know whether they've completed that deepening exercise. We'll have to see what they say, but it looks as if they might have done, because otherwise I think they might have kept working, unless they came under pressure from one or both of the carriers who want their stuff moved, obviously, or want their ships alongside and to get stuff moving. Who knows? We will see. But there you go. I hope you've enjoyed this little sesh this morning. I'm planning to do more and more of these, and we'll see where that goes. Let's just go back to where we were here. Oh, I see. where we were here with the cranes. Get a bit more distance on the system. And let's just have a look and see how things are going there. There we go. And let's see, stuff is happening. There we go. You're going to see a couple of boxes come down in a moment, which is, there we go, quite a close run thing. There we go, down in the middle there. So there's quite a lot happening on the dock. It is busy. I'm delighted to see it. I have to tell you, I'm personally quite a big supporter of I'm quite a big supporter of Felixstowe Dock, and I'm quite a big supporter of the guys who work there, because in recent years they haven't had a particularly good deal from the company, and I think they've got a somewhat better deal now. There you go. Let's just go back to Dave and say, anytime. What a nice man. I'm now going to start looking for an excuse to come in your direction, Dave. You know that, don't you? There you go. He does make some fantastic meals. I think we ought to get him to start a cookery channel so we can all follow him. Okay, I have to tell you that's kind of about where we go to today, I think. So I've updated you on some of the stuff, and it's been interesting to see how many of you are out there. I'm delighted to see you and absolutely delighted to hear from you. It's one of the things that I like the best about doing this kind of show. So let's just see what we can do to say thank you for... Oh, I can't do much to say thank you. Here we go. That's the one I wanted. So what we'll do is press this button, and we'll say thank you for watching. This has been Ships and Shipping Live from the port of Felixstowe. I hope you've had as good a morning as I have. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, I have to tell you. And I'm now going home to have a jolly nice bowl of porridge with sugar and milk and stuff. There you go. They are just enormous, aren't they? You have to, I think that's probably Sir again. They are just enormous. They're 400 meters long, and people don't think about it these days, but I'm afraid I'm quite old fashioned. And I think 400 meters long is actually 1,300 feet. I think it's 1,312 feet. And that's bloody long. And they're about 200 feet wide. So they are enormous things. There you go. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I've enjoyed having your company. It's been great this morning. We'll be doing more of these lives as we go along. And if you'd like to join in, you're hugely welcome. No problem at all. And keep in touch and see what happens next. Okay, I'm Chris. This is Ships and Shipping. I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, and take jolly good care of yourselves. See you soon.